So what are we doing here, hon?
Well, first we want to say hello to everyone, let you know that we are safe. We have traveled for 4 days halfway across the country, and we have landed. We're here at my mom's house, and this is where we're going to stay for the foreseeable future. We have lots of videos coming out about where we are right now and the garden that we're working on, so we hope you're looking forward to that. But we do have quite a few videos still from Victoria and Clive's garden. So we will be updating you on the garden that is there, and we'll be coming out with lots more information about the garden and our plans as we go. But for now, here is a video about our last day, one of our last days in the garden. And just want to thank everyone for all your comments and suggestions and support. We aren't going anywhere from YouTube. We will be making still lots of gardening videos. That will be our thing. But now we're in a new situation, so you get to see us make adaptations.
Look at these. Bananas. Bananas. All right, enjoy that video, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. What are we doing here, hon?
We've devised a cunning plan. A cunning plan to transition the garden from us to other people. So yeah, we are just gonna quickly run you guys through what we've done, who we've involved, and how it's gonna work. All right, so one, I think you guys probably noticed, we've kind of transitioned the garden a lot from the annual veg to more perennial plants. We've added a lot of blueberries, strawberries, some perpetual kale. Is that perpetual kale?
No, it's just good kale.
Good kale. Some kale. We like to leave our kale for years, as you guys have seen. And berry bushes. We've got raspberry bushes where we had beans last year. So that was the first big part, because the boys just aren't into gardening. So, which is totally fine.
Yeah, they are into way other fun things.
Yeah. So that was step one. So step two, was just spreading out the remaining wood chips and kind of hose guarding the flower gardens for when Michael, our nephew, comes down and waters. So we've got guards that the hose won't get dragged over plants and stuff like that. He doesn't have to worry about that. So yeah, that's I think another good step, right?
Yeah. Step 3 was the compost. We have spread all of the compost that we possibly can, including the really good stuff, on Michael's pepper plant bed. And Jason's leaving some for our helpers who are going to help. And he's also made a pile that can sit there and be used either in the fall or next year.
I told you guys I wasn't going to touch it again. Told you. And
This is the only way.
It's the only way. It's literally the only way. There was no way I was going to be able to stay out of there. You guys all know that, though. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome for that.
Okay. And step number 4, we can't leave without some sort of trial happening. So in the blueberry / strawberry bed that we've just created recently, slash onion, half of it has our compost, and that's on this end. And then on the red marker marks the spot where we start using, what is it?
Certified organic fertilizer, COF. It's a 442. That's what we use. That's all we've actually used in the last year. So
yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's slash mirror. Step 5, and probably the coolest part, is we've enlisted our awesome neighbor Peggy. She is the next door neighbor, has an awesome greenhouse, and the neighbor across the street, Karen, they just built their house there, and she is a big time gardener. So we gave Karen a whole bunch of our infrastructure, our hoops, our remain covers, frost covers, all that kind of stuff, some other tools. And with Peggy, with our seedlings, our pepper seedlings and our tomato seedlings, she graciously offered us the use of her greenhouse, which is amazing. Just awesome greenhouse. It's the dream. So she's going to be taking care of the peppers, the tomatoes, all the other the plants until she feels it's comfortable to plant. Now this is where it gets cool. Our nephew Michael is a very, very good cook, and he likes to make hot sauces. So he is going to take the blazing hot peppers that we're going to try to grow this summer. They're Jay's Peach Scorpion peppers, 1.2 million on the Scoville, and he, with Peggy's help, are going to grow the peppers in the garden, and he's going to be kind of in control of watering and all that kind of stuff. No pressure, Michael. But I feel like we've built enough soil that if you miss a few waterings, it's going to be totally
It'll
fine.
be fine.
Son. So yeah, that's really, really cool. He'll turn them into hot sauces. Hopefully send us a bottle wherever we end up, and we'll be able to have a taste of that. So
Yeah.
we're super, super stoked about that.
So grateful that people are willing to kind of step in and help
Right.
the guys
Right,
do stuff.
right. And then are we still on 5?
Yes.
Yeah, so 5B is, you guys probably remember Eric and his kids Annabelle and Ethan. They would come over to the garden. Eric's actually a professional golfer, and he teaches. He's a teaching pro as well. And Clive and Michael are really into golf. Eric and the kids are really into the garden. So Eric is going to give Clive and Michael some free lessons, and Clive is going to give Eric and the family kind of free access. So they're going to pick potatoes, they're going to pick carrots, they're going to pick peas, whatever else comes out of the ground that we're not aware of, raspberries, hopefully a lot of the garlic. So yeah, we're just like super, super stoked about that.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, is that Peggy and Karen are going to help harvest the garlic and cure
Yeah.
the garlic, so that, and then they'll take some of those bulbs to plant in their own gardens.
Right.
And the boys will have some garlic for cooking too. So they'll be, the garlic will be well taken care of,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and Karen can also plant in another bed this winter because her garden may not be ready. So she'll have access to keep the garlic going and then have fresh, big seeds for next year when her garden's ready to go. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So number 6, I think.
Yeah.
And last but definitely not least, there's probably a few of you out there screaming, what about the worms? What about the worms? Well, we took care of that one too. So Peggy, the neighbor, she's super into compost. She just built herself some new compost bays. Not saying we inspired it, but we might have inspired that. And when I told her I had a vermicompost system, a wormery going, she was super interested. So we took it over and kind of ran her through the A, B's, and C's. And yeah, if she has kind of any questions, she'll ask me, and then I'm gonna ask you guys. So I think that's just awesome.
Perfect.
And yeah, just to keep the like kind of cycle going is just kind of fantastic. So
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Peggy, for taking the baby.
yeah,
steps.
thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Did we miss anything? We must have.
I'm sure that we did, just like we haven't packed everything.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got 3 hours before we go. So
And we're here in the garden.
yes. Priorities. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, like you saw in the previous video, maybe type them in. We're not going to have a lot of time to get back to stuff in the next little bit. I'm not sure when this video will come out. But yeah, we'll definitely do something when we land, where we're going to land. And
Well,
very clean. Better for me. Well, dirtier for me. You guys stay awesome.
Stay awesome.
Thanks for everything.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Let's go.
Let's go.